Hey guys, I'm gonna go out and take this Bearhawk 5 for a RNAV approach and test out a few things. I know Big Tire Bob wanted to see a little bit more about it, so I thought I'd share with everybody and you could all see what this thing will do. So this is a brand new Model 5 Bearhawk. Our build assist center down in Florida did it for a gentleman in Texas, nice distinguished gentleman that is going to really enjoy this one. We're pretty normal today. We've got our standard seat in, 6 seats. I've probably got, I don't know, 30 gallons of fuel or so. And just for CG, I added a couple of sandbags in the back to bring her back into it. One of the things we're going to do while it's here is take this back seat out, take the middle seat, and replace it with our limo seating, which gives you basically a really big 4-place airplane and all the performance that we can have. So we'll have some fun. Go shoot an RNAV approach and make sure our autopilot's up to snuff. See what she does. All right, let's see what we can do here. Master Max. See what comes alive. Alright, give it a little boost. Fire on the hole. So as we go out and shoot this approach, this airplane's got a hard IFR panel in it, which just means in addition to the dual displays, it's got a GTN 750. The light IFR panel that we've run is, instead of the 750, we just run a GNX 375. Does the same thing, much smaller screen, is a 2-inch navigator instead of a big. The thing the GNX doesn't do is it won't shoot a ILS approach. So they both shoot RNAV LPV approaches, which is what we'll do, but we don't get an ILS on a GNX. So this gentleman has a hard IFR. He can shoot an ILS if he wants, or we can just go out and do an RNAV like we're doing today. Something you guys want to watch when we take off is this airplane with a 580 in particular, but even with a 540, you can pretty much set the climb out at 70 miles an hour. That gives you a 20+ mile an hour buffer to any sort of buffet area, and climb out at a really extreme angle. It looks like it's a high alpha departure, but in reality, with that 20+ buffer you've got, it's no problem. If you were to lose power, you can just push it over and regain what you need to get back to the ground. So we'll get run up and we'll take off. Alright guys, Bob, I switched this over so that you can have a PFD as well, in case you want to see what we're doing. So I'll take off with 2 notches of flaps. As soon as we break ground, we're going to drop those, get rid of the drag. Take a quick look out the window because you'll see a pretty cool angle. There's 77, get it back down into the 70 range. There's 70. Look out there at that. I just find that incredible every time I take off. So, we're going to let the autopilot do its thing here a little bit. We're going to head up. Normally we wouldn't have to go anywhere close to this high in Oklahoma, but because we're going to shoot that approach, we're going to look for 4,000 feet over the initial approach fix. So we might as well just go on up.
Reno traffic track 623 right downwind runway 35 Hill, Reno.
3,000. Just about there. 3,800.
623 right downwind for runway 35, El Reno. El Reno traffic, Sky 5350 Kilo, crosswind runway 3.
And 4,000. Alright, let's pull this back and save a little fuel for the return trip, right? Alright, we're cruising around level. What have I got? I got 20, basically 23 squared, indicating about 142, true airspeed's 148. We're on the outbound leg to pick up that initial approach fix. We'll swing it around on autopilot and come back in and shoot down that RNAV. I'm always amazed at the GFC 500 and just how well it works. We're on our outbound and we're just entering the turn. We're going to skip the hold and come back in, and you know, I've loaded the approach. I do need to arm the approach just to make sure we get down it, but just holds so well, you know, compared to the old days of the, you know, the other brands that were out there. They just are night and day difference.
9 Charlie Tango is 10 miles to the east, inbound, runway 17, Hobart.
We're coming up on our turn. Probably ought to slow this thing down just a touch. I might overshoot that turn a bit. There we go, entering the turn. Big old train running down there, headed east. Yeah, Fairview traffic, Bearhawk 5 is over Clio, just entering the initial approach fix for a LPV approach to 17 at Fairview.
Traffic, 21 with.
Actually did that pretty nicely, 130 miles an hour. Backed off 21. So the GTN just gave me a top of descent warning coming up. You can see the glide slope indicators coming down. Alright, getting ready to cross it. Glide path is being intercepted. We're nosing over. Gotta pull the power back a little bit here because we will start accelerating. Down the slope we go. For those not used to it, you can see our tolerance is tightened up. We're still staying off the controls, letting the GFC fly us right down to the numbers.
Wellington traffic, Skyline 828 Romeo, joining the 2 mile final, 1-8 Wellington.
Yeah, Fairview traffic, Bearhawk 5, 5 mile final, 17 Fairview. As I mentioned before, the GNX does this LPV approach beautifully as well, so if you don't do a full hard IFR and spend the money on the really nice unit, the GNX will do this all day long. You gotta slow her up, really shouldn't cross the threshold up at 130, right? We got the GHA 15 on here, which is pretty nice. Gives us 500 foot to ground call outs, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you'll hear it all the way down to the ground.
300.
There's 3. Trim it up a little bit more, start pulling some flaps on. So aside from power and configuration, not really changing anything. Autopilot's doing the work. There's the numbers, there's the runway. We're
100.
Yeah, we're 100. I was going to say we're 200, but we're 100 feet up. We get down here to 50, I'll kill autopilot. And you can see how accurate we are. There's 50. So autopilot off. We're a little left of center, not a problem.
20.
Get rid of some of this power.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fairview traffic.
There it is.
A good small part of our segment is brought to you by our good friend Brian Dunn, the pilot of Dunn's Donut Shop, just outside of Bangor, Maine. If you don't have a whoopee, at least you have a
new
whoopee
dance
pie.
for you all called the Soldier Boy. You gotta punch then crank back 3 times from left to right. Oh yeah. Soldier Boy off in this. Watch me crank it. Watch me roll. Watch me crank that soldier boy, then Superman that hoe. Now watch me. You crank that soldier. You crank that soldier boy. Now watch me. You crank that soldier. You crank that soldier boy. Now watch me. You crank that soldier. You crank that soldier boy. Now watch me. You crank that soldier. You crank that soldier boy. Off in this sport. Oh, watch me crank it. Watch me roll. Oh, watch me crank that soldier boy. Then Superman that whore. Soldier boy. Now watch me. You crank that soldier. You crank that soldier boy. Now watch me. You crank that soldier. You crank that soldier boy. Now watch me. You crank that soldier. You crank that soldier boy. Now watch me. You crank that soldier boy. Yeah, soldier boy. Off in this sport. Watch me lean and watch me rock. Watch me rock. Superman and whore. Oh. Then watch me crank that RoboCop. Then watch me crank that RoboCop. Yeah, super fresh. Now watch me chop. Joking on them haters, man. When I do that, soldier boy, I lean to the left. I lean to the left. Then crank that thing. Now you, I'm joking on your bitch ass. And if we get to fighting, then I'm cocking on your bitch ass. You catch me at your local party. Yes, I crank it every day. Haters getting mad cause I got me some bathing apes. Soldier boy, off in this hole. Watch me crank it, watch me roar. Watch me roll. Oh, watch me crank that soldier boy. Soldier boy. Then Superman that whore. Soldier boy. Now watch me. You crank that soldier. You crank that soldier boy. Now watch me. You crank that soldier. You crank that soldier boy. Now watch me. You crank that soldier. You crank that soldier boy. Now watch me. You crank that soldier boy. Yeah, soldier boy. Off in this sport. Watch me crank it, watch me rock. Watch me rock. Superman that whore. Oh. Then watch me crank that RoboCop. Then watch me crank that RoboCop. Oh, soldier, yeah, soldier, soldier, why soldier, soldier, yeah, soldier boy. Raise your body, feel the rhythm flow. Every heartbeat, let the spirit grow. Step to the left, right, then to the right, right. Dance in the glory of this holy night. Crank that joy, lift it high. Raise your voice to the sky. Crank that joy, don't be shy.